Hello, everyone. Welcome to Sunday Chit Chat. How are you all doing? I hope you are all having an amazing weekend. It's been a busy week, but we are here. And what we're going to be doing today, we are going to share some home remedies that you can use to tighten, firm the skin, and also to brighten the skin. I'm going to share some simple recipe that you can use. Now, when it comes on to brightening the skin, there are many of us that our skin are looking really dull because most time we do not exfoliate, and sometimes because of life situation we tend to forget to take care of the skin. If you're getting on in age, you might starting to see some wrinkles and fine lines on the skin, and we are going to show you how you can diminish the wrinkles and fine line, tighten and firm the skin while also having your skin looking bright and glowing. So if you're new to the chat, a warm welcome to you. And if you're an oldies but goodies, welcome. Now for today, guys, we're going to be having two shows. We're doing the regular show, which is this one, Sunday Chit Chat. And later on, we're going to continue with our 25 days skincare challenge show, which is at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So be aware of that. Now, guys, we are going to do our regular shout out. And then, hi, Karen. I haven't seen you for a while. How are you doing? Welcome to the chat. Loretta Grace, Kiwi Sui, hello, Jill. And we also have Jason. Now, welcome our moderator to the chat, Lucy. If you are new, Lucy moderates the show to make sure that everything on the show, runs well. And we also have other people on the show that are in green. These are our members of the channel. To become a member, you simply look below. There's a join button. Click on the join button, choose a tiers, and that's how you become a member. Now, we also have our subscribers, and our subscribers are in white, and also some of our visitors are also in white. And when it comes on to the show, you're free to ask questions. You're free to thumbs the video up. That's the way you support the show. And you are also free to let us know if it is your first time so we could give you your shout out. Now, it seems like our notification, I'm not sure if the notification went out or went out in time. However, the show must go on. Sometimes I could tell by the number when it just started if most people didn't get the notification. All right, guys. So who on here is looking to tighten and firm the skin? Who on here is just starting to see the sign of aging on the skin? Also, who on here are looking to brighten the skin to get a more natural glow to the skin? If you are here, comment. Hello, Maya Morrison. How are you? I hope Lucy's feeling better. I hope so too. Well, I just got a little thing that she lives, so she's here and seems to be up and running like normal. If you are just joining the Sunday chat and you don't know what we're talking about, our moderator had a little issue last night. However, hopefully everything is back or almost back to normal. How you doing, Keisha? A beer. I loved the game yesterday. Can we do it again? Well, we're going to be doing our show tonight at 7:30. So watch this show and then go ahead and watch the 7:30 show. Also, I might think that some people are confused that we're not having this show today and is waiting for the 7:30 show. So I'm looking at the numbers and I know something is up. Is either people think we're not having this show, waiting for the show tonight, or people are not getting the notification. I'm thinking some people think we're only going to do the 7:30 show tonight. Anyway, we have to do this show because this show actually setting a record. We have been running the Sunday Chit Chat show now for well over 3 years. And the only way we don't do the Sunday Chit Chat unless there's a great emergency. So we're not going to miss Sunday Chit Chat because we're doing the challenge, okay? This means a lot to me to make sure that, we stay on top of the Sunday Chit Chat show. All right, we're going to take some questions and then I'm going to tell you some things that you can use. First, we're going to talk about tightening and firming the skin, and then I'm going to share some recipes with you to show you how you can also brighten, lighten the skin and get a natural glow to the skin. Now, when we talk about lightening and brightening the skin, we're not talking about bleaching the skin, guys. So if you're thinking that's what we're saying, no. What we're talking about is getting rid of dead skin cells when your skin is not looking as bright and sharp as you'd want it to be. You exfoliate it and reveal the second layer after all that dead skin cells. And if you do that on a regular, your skin will look bright and radiant and glowing. That's what we're talking about. TTT. I'm 67, need to tighten my sagging jawline and dark circles around the eyes. And TTT, I'm not sure if you're aware of the challenge that we're having on the Vlogmas challenge, 25 days to beautiful, tight, wrinkle-free, glass-like skin. I think that challenge would have suited you. So if you have not seen that show, tune in tonight at 7:30. You might, be able to get rid of the wrinkles in a couple of days with some amazing tips that we have going on. Happy Sunday, Nikki. How are you doing? That's Nikki Moore. Rosie Bear, how are you? Hi, Taryn. How are you doing? And let's see who else is here. Jar Laird. I think I normally mess your last name up. My first time on Sunday Chat, I could tell, but I know you're on the challenge. That's why I recognize your name. Welcome to Sunday Chit Chat. On Sunday Chit Chat, we just discussed the topic. We share tips and all of that and how to take care of your skin on a whole. Jackie Mom, how are you? Abir, I think I just answered. Georgia Paisley, happy Sunday. And Cynthia Wallace. All right, guys. So Banelli, I think that is I'm facing dark mark on my skin. How do I remove them? All right, so perfect. Now, when it comes on to tightening and firming the skin, there are several different remedies that you can use. You can choose to use homemade remedies, or you can choose to use store-bought. However, on this show today, we're going to focus on homemade remedies. Now, when you're choosing remedies for tightening and firming the skin, you need something that contains vitamin A, and not only that, you need a good mask that have skin tightening properties. However, in spite of the fact that you might have a mask, there's other things that you need to put into it, like massaging the skin to get a faster result. Now, what are some of the best ingredients for tightening and firming the skin? Natural ingredient that is. A good ingredient, and I say this every day, is clay. However, guys, some of you are not familiar, or some of you might not have access to clay. So we're going to break it way down and give you other ingredient that you probably already have in your kitchen. When it comes on to wheat flour, a lot of us are not aware that they are starch in this wheat flour. When you're looking for a skin tightening remedy, you normally look for something with high starch content that is going to grab the skin. And if you're not using clay or any kind of dirt, I'm going to use the word dirt, which is all form of a clay, then you're going to turn to things with starch like potato starch, corn starch, and the good old oatmeal. Now, these do have skin tightening properties, and you can choose to use these as a base. One of my favorite that I'm missing out is rice. I use rice a lot on my skin because it do works on the skin. Now, a good way to use rice. Now, when it comes on to rice, guys, some of you might know, some might not know that rice has been used for centuries on the skin. It has been a staple in DIY for women for years and years and years, especially in the Asian community. And that is for a reason. It works. It's not only work on the skin, but it's also help with your hair on a whole. Now, the way I personally like to use the rice for skin tightening benefit is to blend the rice to a powder. You can also choose to use rice powder. You can get that to buy like on Amazon or in your grocery store or wherever they sell, rice powder. Now, when I make rice powder paste for my skin, I like to use hot water. Now, why hot water? When you use the hot water, it activates the starch more and it gives it more of a glue-like feel. If you just pour cold water on the rice powder, you blend it out, you're not going to get that gooiness that you're looking for to help to tighten the skin. What we're making is a cast for the skin. When you wear braces, guys, they put your teeth in that brace, and that is what's going to press on your teeth to push it back. Now, when you wear a skin tightening facial mask, the mask is going to help to hold the skin in place, and the active ingredient that you place in that mask is what is going to help to smooth the wrinkles and fine lines. So if you're using rice on the skin as a skin tightener, I suggest you add wrinkle fighting properties to the rice. A good and a really, really great one, guys, is hot green tea. So you're going to like brew that green tea, and I have several recipes on the channel using the rice as a skin tightening mask. I'm stressing on using the rice because a lot of you now are watching. I am aware that some of you are well over 30, and this works like a charm. Not only that, the rice is also a good ingredient that are suitable for most skin type. It will not irritate the skin unless your skin is extremely sensitive. Will you get a reaction from the rice? So you're going to blend the rice to a powder. If you do not have a blender, there's a thing that they call, I think, mortar. I always mess this up, guys. But it's something that you could put in a wooden thing and just pound on it and powder it out. You can actually choose to use that. Whatever you do, blend the rice to a powder first before you add any liquid. Then you're going to go and you're going to brew that green tea. Once you brew the green tea, while it is still very hot and the rice powder is in the blender, you're going to pour that liquid in and you are going to blend it. This way, it's going to come out really, really creamy, and that is what you want. Now, that alone, you can plaster on your face, your neck, and for those of you with sagging neck, you can plaster that all over. And I use the word plaster. You can use apply if you want, all over your neck and your décolleté and your face, and you're going to leave it on to dry for at least 30 minutes. Now, if you use this recipe at least 3 times a week, it will help your skin to look more firmer, more tighter. Another thing to do once you use that rice mask is to get a good oil or a good facial cream or a good facial serum that contain retinol. Retinol, vitamin A. If you're like me, you're going to want to do the natural way. And I choose to use natural oils that are high in vitamin A. One of my favorite is rosehip oil. And that is because it contains not only vitamin A, but it also contains vitamin C, and it also contains vitamin E, which are 3 important antioxidants for the skin, especially mature skin. The vitamin A is going to smooth the wrinkles, boost the collagen. The vitamin C is going to lighten and brighten, and the vitamin E is going to hydrate the skin, lock that moisture in the skin. Now, if you want more recipes using rice for tightening and firming the skin, go on my channel page because there's many different combination of ingredients, many different recipes using rice to tighten and firm the skin. If you have a question, go ahead and ask it now, and then we are going to move on. So Jason, I like to use rice. Magdalene, oh, Lucy, so happy to see you today. Okay, yes, I know that, right? All right. Oh, first time I'm seeing this name, Gold Precious Una. Okay, see, I could tell. I'm your new sub, and welcome to Sunday Chit Chat. What you need to do, tune in every Sunday, 4:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. On this show, we do the live, we give comment, you can ask your question. It's an easy way to get in touch with me and to speak directly to me than when you even comment under a video. So welcome to our channel, and just browse around on the channel page and ask question. Let us help you get your face looking amazing in a short time. Yvonne Johnson, how are you doing? All right, so another person, Joy. I like rice. I use it in my mask yesterday, along with carrot and aloe vera gel with my homemade coconut oil. That is actually an amazing recipe. Rice, guys. So listen to Joy recipe. It's rice, most likely blended rice powder with carrot, and you can use the carrot juice for that, or you can choose to I would suggest you use just the carrot juice, fresh carrot juice that is, with some aloe vera gel, whether it's the store bought or the fresh aloe vera gel. For this recipe, the fresh aloe vera gel will just take it to the next level, and some good old coconut oil. If you do not have coconut oil, you can substitute with any of your favorite oil like olive oil or some sweet almond oil. Just an amazing recipe that Joy is sharing today. Now, MAHK, how are you doing? When I came off one of the chat the other day, I noticed you were asking some question. I'm sorry, I didn't see those questions at all until the chat was over. Ilda, Saku, Suka, beautiful Chichi, you amaze me. I follow your beauty tip. Confidence is what I'm looking for each time I'm in a crowd with that beautiful face. All right, so that is pretty easy when it comes on to, building confident. And I say this all the time. Guys, am I talking up in my nose? It's like my nose is feeling a little. Anyway, I say this all the time, and a lot of you might not be aware of the fact. I used to be like a shy person. However, it had nothing to do with my skin at the time. I think it all have a lot to do with exposure and how I was raised, and I ask a lot of questions at home. But when I'm out there meeting new people, I'm normally like very, very quiet. I would just, say the basic and all of that. However, after a while, I learned to master that. And what I did to build confidence was reading. And you might be like, what does reading have to do with building confidence to, be when you're in a crowd or you're out there, around others? It have a lot to do. What you do, you read up on current affairs. And when you read up on current affairs and you go around people, you will always have something to talk about. And the fact that you just, spend a whole night reading, you appear as if you know a lot of stuff. It's probably be just the night before you do your research, but then when you're out there, some things you're going to say people are not aware of because a lot of people don't read also. But it could boost your confidence. The fact that you're, going to talk about the weather. Yes, they're going to talk about the weather, and they're going to be like, oh my goodness, it's so hot today. And because you watched the weather report just before you went out, you're going to be like, yeah, but you know what? We're still not as hot as in, Philadelphia, where they're experiencing an 80-degree weather today, stuff like that. So that's what I used to do. However, it also goes hand in hand that when you feel good about yourself, when your skin is looking right, your hair is looking right, and you're going with your little, current affair research, it will boost confidence. Okay, so definitely take care of your skin. You want to know, I just give you one tip and just listen to the rest of the tips that I'm going to share, in how to take care of your skin so that you could use the two to boost your confidence. I hope I answered that question right. I probably went off track. Hello, Mikey. I saw you somewhere earlier. Welcome to the chat. And Dr. Veronica, hello, Golden Child. I use the Bakucha oil myself, and my face was puffy in the morning. Okay, so yes. I know you use the word puffy, but for some people, that is amazing, right? So I understand exactly what you're saying. And for those of you who don't know what that oil is, mine is all the way over there. If you do your research, it is now used in the beauty industry as the new natural alternative to retinol, meaning there's no form of a chemical. That's the natural oil that give you the same result of retinol. So you can use it. I don't like to use it directly on my skin because it's a little too thick. But you can use it, to mix it with other things and use it to plump the skin up. And as who made that comment a while ago said that they use it and let their skin look puffy, and that is what most people spend hundreds of dollars to do to make their skin look puffy. so that it look as if, you know, their cheek or bones are looking all nice. So glad to hear that you use it and you get that result. If there's anyone else watching that have tried the I just say Bachi oil, feel free to comment. Ely, dear Chichi, I use potato starch and yogurt every day to wash my face. Is it okay? If yes, what else can I add to it for more having anti-aging wrinkle effect? All right, that's actually a very good face wash. A very good face wash because you have the lactic acid from the yogurt. That's going to help to clean the pores. The potato starch is going to help to tighten the skin. If you want to add something more to that, you can actually add a little bit of a green tea. Here's what you do. You can choose to just open the green tea, or if you have matcha powder, that make it even better, okay? Because that have strong antioxidant. You can also choose to use some flaxseed or some chia seed. What you need to do is to just get the skim off the gel. You probably watched the video with me using that. That's if you have those. If you don't have, the green tea works like a charm. One trick is to either brew the green tea, but when you brew the green tea, sometimes it's going to be like too watery when you add it to the potato starch. Or you can choose to just open the green tea bag in the yogurt and let it sit in it for a couple of hours. That's way it infused in that yogurt and you use it. That is actually an amazing combination of ingredients. Now, this potato starch, the yogurt, and the green tea, use the green tea as the liquid, or you can also use milk to mix that. Amazing, amazing. Give it a try and see what happens. And if you have vitamin A capsule or a little bit of rosehip oil, you can tip a little in it, not a lot, because when you use too much oil in it, you don't get it to spread and tighten on the skin as you would want it to be. But that is awesome, guys. So there is another skin tightening recipe that you guys could try. You can use the potato starch. You can buy the potato starch at the store, or you can make your own, and I have several videos showing you how easy it is to make your potato starch. Just grate the potato, squeeze the juice, set it aside for about an hour. When you go back, the starch is going to be at the bottom. Strain it off, and that's what you use, that gooey wet starch at the bottom, and use that mix with yogurt on your face. As a matter of fact, that's one of my recipes. I just noticed that, and add some green tea to it or some matcha powder, and amazing, amazing. Okay, and that is also going to help to tighten and firm the skin. If you're just joining, we're sharing tips and how to get rid of, how to lighten, brighten, and tighten the skin. So now we're sharing homemade skin tightening remedies that you can try at home. What do you have to lose though? Absolutely nothing. What do you have to gain? Beautiful, tight, firm looking skin. And Telda, please show her scrub to strawberry legs. Oh, you want to wear short. We have a few recipes. We have a few videos on the channel for strawberry legs. What you need to do is go on the channel page, and in the search on my page, just put strawberry legs, and the video is going to come up, probably 2 or 3 videos, and those are really, really good recipe. I'm not even sure if Lucy could find it, because those are like a year, 2 years or so ago, but we do have videos for strawberry legs. However, I'm going to advise you to exfoliate your legs, or what we consider scrubbing the leg. You can use rice, you can use split peas, grind it up to a powder, and add a little liquid to it. Exfoliate your skin, because what happened with the strawberry legs, all of that is like where the hair follicles meet, and it's tend to protrude a little bit. So if you exfoliate, it's going to clean those hair follicles, and that is going to cause it to lay down. Your hair is going to lay down a little, and it's not going to be showing like with all those red spotty going on. But watch that video and give that remedy a try. But you got to use it. You cannot just use it today and use it next week. And no, use it 2 to 3 times a week, especially when you probably live somewhere where it's warm, the fact that you're mentioning shorts. So do it on a regular, 3 times for the week, and come back and share your result with us. Margaret, milk and green tea powder is a face wash. Nice. Yes, 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 and yes. And let's take another question. HZFZ. please have some riches in my face what to do. I think this is a typo. Something is on your face. I don't know if it's itching or let me know. Rephrase. I think that's a typo, and I just cannot figure out. But I'm thinking you might have spots and blemishes. Just let me know before I give wrong information. Now, guys, if you're just joining, welcome to Sunday Chit Chat. We're sharing recipes, natural recipes that you can use to tighten and firm the skin, recipes that you can use to brighten the skin. We're also, taking questions and answers. And if this is your first time, comment so that we could give you a shout out. Now, we also have another show coming up tonight, which I'm thinking a lot of people is waiting for why they're not on the show. That is at 7:30. It is a 25 days challenge skincare. Now, we are challenging you to do different things every day for 25 days to your skin to see what is going to happen to your skin at the end of the 25 days. We also have 25 gifts given away. So every night we give away one gift. So if you want to be a part of that, if you want to try to see, we have 20 more days to go. If in 20 days you can transform your skin to a more youthful, a more brighter, and also a more toner looking skin, then join our challenge. And that is every night until Christmas or until December 25 in case you don't celebrate Christmas at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And so far we have 5 videos and we also have a playlist. So if you want to catch up, you can click on the playlist and go back and watch the rest of videos and follow suit. But at 20 days in, you still could actually join the challenge. Really, really, really nice thing that we have going on every night for the next 20 nights. All right, Beverly Graham, how are you? Fatomata, how are you? I love your videos and thank you so much for that. Now, guys, if you have any question, go ahead and ask the question right now because we are going to move on with some more natural remedies to tighten and firm the skin. Now, let's see if there's another question and then I'm going to go ahead. All right, so we talk about rice and the fact that someone asks a question about the potato starch. We just go ahead and talk about the potato starch. But starch, guys, on a whole, is another good base, another good homemade base that you can use to tighten and firm the skin. Now, there are several different kinds of starch that you can use. You can use the potato starch, and you can also use flour, and you can also use corn starch or corn flour. A lot of time people ask, is corn starch, corn flour the same? They're not really the same, but yes, they're all made from corn. Those do have starch, and starch is what is going to tighten the skin, to grab that skin. Now, when you're going to use flour, potato starch, or cornstarch, you need to add wrinkle fighting properties to those. You need to add more antioxidant to those. You need to add things to the base, which is the starch, that's not only going to tighten the skin, but it's going to help to smooth the wrinkles and fine lines on the skin. So what do you mix the flour with? What do you mix the potato starch with? What do you mix the cornstarch with? Now, when it comes on to any of these starch, if you want the remedy to really work on the skin, I suggest that you use them with hot or warm water. Warm water because it's going to get it more gooey. If you had just the water to the flour, you're not going to get it into that kind of a paste that you want. If you had hot water to it, then it's going to get all gooey, and that's exactly how you want it to be. So hot water, any liquid you're going to use to the cornstarch, the flour, or the potato starch, then you need to add hot water. Now, my favorite liquid is milk, green tea, or matcha powder, liquid. I also like coffee. And for those of you who are not yet seeing the sign of aging, but you're looking for something still to tighten the skin, refresh the skin, a good choice is coconut water. Nowadays, I'm using a lot of coconut water. I know some of you don't have access to coconut water. They do sell coconut water in the grocery store. Be mindful. If you're going to buy the coconut water in the grocery store, buy the one that they mostly keep in the fridge. You know, you want to make sure it's more leaning towards 100% pure coconut water, because you know that some of them have a lot of sugar, some of them. So you want to make sure you read that there's no additives, and then you can use. Or if you're lucky enough to live somewhere where you can get the fresh coconut water, then that is what you use. Not only that, you can use that coconut water like I do, mix it with a little bit of a rose water and use it as a facial toner. Okay, so definitely use something that it's going to benefit the skin. So you're going to mix the starch with any of these liquid. You can also choose to mix a little yogurt in this, mixture. I have several videos using cornstarch. I think I might have about 2 to 3 using the flour. On when it comes down to cornstarch, I think I have a couple using this cornstarch. So you can actually go on my channel page and find those videos, or just simple follow what I'm telling you. A tablespoon of any starch, a tablespoon of any liquid, and add some special ingredient to it, like a 2 to 3 drops of rosehip oil. Or if you are using milk, you use about a tablespoon and mix all of that up. Apply it on clean skin. Someone asked this question the other day. As a matter of fact, even before I get to that, I was watching a video with a celebrity, doing their face. They were actually doing a skincare routine. However, the person didn't really, I would say, it's a young person, and I think the person really do not understand the different steps in skincare. So the person actually do their facial mask, and then they cleanse their face after, and all of that. But anyway, the step was a little off, and someone was commenting, and they were like, how comes this person don't know how to take care of the face, blah 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 blah, they don't know how to follow certain steps. And it just dawned on me, when it comes on to skincare, that is not something for most people. This is not something that we are taught. No one at home when you're growing up, I'm saying for some people, because some people grow up in family that their parents is so all about skincare that they know a thing or two. But think about this carefully. How many of you on the chat was exposed to skincare in terms of taking care of your skin from a young age? How many of you parents would pull you to the side and say, listen, you got to wash your face, you got to put a little toner on? How many are you? Well, I certainly didn't get that, okay? And I know many of you didn't get that. It's not, I don't know if now they might have like courses and all of that. Yes, now they have courses and stuff like that telling you how to take care of your skin. But how many people is going there? Mostly maybe celebrities are so trying to, have the skin looking decent. So I know that if someone, don't know when to put a toner on, or when to cleanse the skin, or how to use a facial mask, no one should laugh at that. You should not laugh at that, because as I said, it's complicated. A lot of people are not, or some people when they're getting to, older before they're even exposed. However, everyone know that they just need to wash their face. And sometimes when you wash it, if it feel dry, you put something on it. That's what most people know. Most people don't know about, cleansing the face, and then you're gonna exfoliate and put some serum on and some moisturizer. Some people think that once you put something on your face is facial cream. Some people don't know the difference between toner and moisturizer and oil and tap. So don't laugh at people when they don't know these steps. So anyway, guys, if you're here watching, you definitely will learn a lot, because I try to break down things, and I am not what bias or going to criticize anyone that asks any question that most people think you should know. I am not going to do that. I am from Jamaica and I grew up in the rural areas of Jamaica. Most of what I know when it comes on to skincare and all of that is things that I read in books, because I used to read a lot, right? Until, later on, and I used to like watch TV and notice that, people look a little and so on and so forth. I know it's modern time now and people have, exposure to the internet. You could find anything there, but still some people are still not aware of, different layers of, skincare and how to get it done. So watch my show or send your, well, I can't say send the kids over, because now you two have this thing where, like my show is not for kids. I guess you have to be over, I think, 16 to, participate in my show. And that is because, of a lot of things that they were encountering. But definitely, if you're a parent, you can actually throw it out there or leave the kid to learn to discover things for themselves. All right, so we are moving on. Rosalie, I love your show. Thank you. Thank you for that. Carl Brian, I didn't get that either. See what I mean? And someone is asking about arrowroot powder. It's the second time someone is asking about arrowroot. The reason, well, let me not say that, because I used to think that arrowroot is mostly like in the Caribbean and all of that. However, I now know that, when it comes down to like Indonesia, the Philippines, and all of these other countries, they do have the arrowroot. And arrowroot actually, powder is actually probably one of the first kind of a starch. I could be wrong, guys. Don't quote me on it. That you could actually get in a powdered form to buy. So, and I know that they give it to babies, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I do think they give it to babies. So, yes, use up the arrowroot. It's just as good. All right? All right, Cynthia, like me, I never know all these steps on skincare. Thank you, Khichi. See what I'm saying? Because we don't, nobody like come and like, listen, you got to do this, you got to do that. No, you learn as you go along. Gina Chowers, my question is, I just need to address the sagging on the corner of my mouth only. Now, you're going to massage the face. Massage, massage, massage. And do a skin tightening mask also. And when you do your skin tightening mask, also, pack it in. I do several videos showing you guys how I just pack things in. But the massage for the corner really, really work, and I have several videos. I even post a 5 minutes video on my vlog channel, doing a quick facial massage. You can actually go over there and watch it and follow it. You can do it daily, just 5 minutes, and you'll be on your way to, getting rid of that. It really works. It works. So you got to do it. You can't just, do it today and do it tomorrow. Notice I say every day, okay, until you see result. Then you could cut it down to 2 to 3 times a week. All right, Dorothy, I am learning so much from you, Khichi. Thank you. Thank you for that. All right, Kari, I'm starting to learn about the skincare is since I start watching your video and other videos, and I do a little research sometimes. See what I mean? So that's why we don't really think that a question sometimes that, for instance, if someone come in and asks, like someone asked a question the other day about the scrub and exfoliating, and people might think that, oh, that is actually a valid question. It's a valid question, because I might talk about exfoliating, another person might talk about scrub, and it seems like it's two different things. So I do understand when people ask these kind of questions, because people explain things different, and you might think it's different, but it's, as with exfoliate and scrub, it's not, any different. All right, so we are moving on, and now we are going to talk about clay. I like to talk about clay a lot, and I'm just using the word loosely, clay. Years and years and years and years ago, right? When I was growing up, I'm not even going to say when I was growing up, because when I was growing up, I wasn't exposed to this form of a clay. I think I was in my late teen to 20s, and that is when I discovered there was this brand, Eileen, I think, Queen Eileen, something like that, and they used to do a wide, I think they still do, a wide variety of clay masks. And they used to be like in the pharmacy at the lower level because they were the ones that most people could afford to buy. But I'm telling you guys, they used to make some amazing masks, clay masks, okay? I don't really see them, or maybe because I'm not looking for them anymore, but they have a wide variety of different clays, and sometimes they put different stuff in the clay. And you know, if you can afford to buy one or two of that, you feel like really, really good. They need to bring back some of those kind of a clay masks. Nowadays, when you look for clay masks, like, don't, you know, don't come at me for this. Before, when I used to use, you know, my nice store-bought stuff, I used to use a brand, and they do have a green clay mask. And that green, if you watch like some of my older video when I just start YouTube, you might see me showing one of those products. And that um, clay mask used to cost me something like $37 for 1 ounce. What was I thinking? Anyway, green clay, okay? Green clay. The reason I was using that because it's really good, and you know, it's labeled natural. However, I wasn't using the lower shelf mask because I feel like I was getting on up in life, and I want to elevate myself to the better things in life, and that is the honest truth. So now I would tell anyone, from, you know, going back, reading all the labels and all of that, that you can make your own clay mask at home, which is just as good. However, you will need to buy the powder. I am not telling you to go outside and go and dig some dirt if you live somewhere that have a lot of clay. What would happen anyway? Sometimes nothing, but because, you know, you don't know what is in that clay, you don't want to go dig it and just put it on your face like that, okay? You might live somewhere and you think the land is all pure. It could be dump plant, dump up, and all of that kind of thing. And if you want to really find the best clay, you'd have to go really, really deep down where that dirt is purified. I'm not going to go there, guys, but I know some of you know what I'm talking about, okay? Because like when you have I'm going to give you a quick little story, guys. Some people might know this, some people might not, all right? But I was raised in the country, right? In the country area, rural area in Jamaica, St. Catherine, okay? Off the Bagwalk area, going all over Nollis and West Prospect and over that area. Some people know that area. Now, river, guys, we were very close to a river. Now, water, pipe water, that's, you know, we say pipe water in Jamaica. We differentiate river water from water is not just water. You have pipe water, you have spring water, and you have river water. River water is what nobody used to drink or anything like that. You used it to wash clothes and, you know, do all that kind of thing. And you can also bathe in the river water, but you don't drink it. Now, once they have something that they call drought. Some people might know what a drought is. A drought is when you have little to no rainfall in a long, 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 long time, when all the crops are suffering because there's no water, everything is drying up. That is what they call drought. I don't know if you guys know that, right? So in order for us to get water, because there's no water in the pipe, reservoir is low, blah, 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 we have to find a way to purify that water. And what I know my father used to do, and many people in the district where we live, they used to go to the river and they used to dig a hole, like a big hole, like deep, 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 deep on the riverbank, away from the water, okay? And they would cover that hole and leave it there. Maybe overnight, I think. I was young, but I'm thinking overnight. And the next day when they go, that hole would be filled with water. That water is not from rainfall or anything, because it's a river bed a lot. And this is for some people that do geography. We're not, you know, a little bit of everything is good. However, when it comes onto a river bed where the river is, you can do like almost a mile if you know how to dig to get that same river water. Anyway, we're not going to all of that anymore, just the surface. So that water that is now in that hole would be purified water because it seeps through the dirt and the process. And irrigation and all of that, the process, even with your reservoir that you now get your drinking water from, is a similar system. It's just that they have new technology and machines and stuff like that to separate all of the chemical, all of the bacteria and all of that out of the water. Now, for some religion, guys, if you like use a knife and you contaminate it, you can stick it in the dirt, leave it there for about 24 hours, I think, and that would purify it, because the dirt does purify things. So I'm going to go back to saying about the clay. The honest truth is, if you have good clay and you can dig really, really deep, it is good to use on the skin. But don't take that up, guys. We have other, machines and stuff to do that for us now. So get yourself clay, and it's not very expensive, because a little goes a long way. Okay, however, I know that some people don't have access to the clay, and that's why we go all the way down to flour, and we go down to oatmeal, and we go all the way down to potato starch. Okay, you have one of those, and someone mentioned arrowroot. Okay, so definitely I make sure everyone will be able to have some form of a skin tightening ingredient to use to tighten and firm the skin. So I'm done with talking about, water and holes, and some people do understand. All right, Georgette, hello, Mr. G. You're beautiful. Can I ask what the remedy for dark spot that you, thank you for sharing. I'm watching from the Philippines. And guys, I have a lot of Philippine subscribers, and sometimes I really, really feel bad because they don't get to participate like in the live show. And I'm always like promising myself that one night I'm gonna get up around about 2 a.m. and I'm gonna do a show, because they're like the third in line in terms of my subscribers. So welcome to the show. For dark spot, use anything with vitamin C, which you could get from like citrus fruit, like orange peel, and you can even choose to get, if you have access to the vitamin C powder, mix it. Potato is also good, tomato, and we have a lot of remedies on the channel page showing you how to get rid of spots and blemishes, and some are better than some, but they all do a good job once you use it on a regular. Hello, Alice Day. I didn't get that learning from your program. All right, I think you're talking about the facial. Okay, Sajay, Chichi, how are you? And nice to see you again. But you didn't respond to my email. I'm trying to think about. Did you send pictures? Let me know, and then I would know if that is the email. I'm actually talking to someone that sent 2 pictures. I'm not sure if it's you, because the name just don't ring a bell. But if not, send the email a second time. Okay, Danny, thank you for all the advice. I am using the banana aloe vera oil mask. That is actually a very, very good mask for getting rid of spots and blemishes on the skin. Aloe vera helps to clear the skin of hyperpigmentation. Banana helps to clear the skin of hyperpigmentation. If you had coconut oil to it, or any of your favorite oil, and use it on your skin for a full week, better yet, tip a little bit of a turmeric powder in that, you will see amazing clear skin at the end of the week. And that is also a safe recipe to use on your skin every day. The trick is, when you apply this, just use your hands and rub it on like you're exfoliating your skin, and then you just leave it there on the skin for at least 30 minutes. Work like a charm. Eden, good morning. And I guess you're somewhere like in Australia. Good morning to you. All right, so let's see. We're moving on. I'm trying to get some question. What about Indian clay? Perfect, perfect, perfect. And that is why I use the word clay, because all clay is good. Whether it's going to be Indian clay, Fuller's Earth, green clay, brown clay, Moroccan clay, white clay, it's all clay. It's all from the dirt, okay? So from the earth. So definitely use it, mix it, tighten the skin. If you have a lot of large pores, that's for you. Aging skin, the mask is for you. The clay mask is for you. Now, guys, another thing that I don't use a lot on the channel that is good to mix with your clay, especially for those of you with sagging skin and looking for the circulation, it's mint. You can actually use mint leaf, not peppermint now, guys. Mint leaves. Like if you have the fresh mint leaf or even the mint tea leaves, then you can crush that and put it in your clay mask and stuff like that. It's gonna give you a little tingling sensation on the skin, but it is good. And it also, when you rinse it off, leave a really cool feeling to your skin. So a good additive to your clay mask. All right, guys, now we're gonna talk about some brightening. I can't believe I talk about this show, guys. We're gonna, if you're just joining, we're sharing recipes and tips and tricks and how to tighten and firm the skin and brighten the skin using home remedies. So we share several different facial masks. I share some, the viewers share some, so you can actually go through the comment and find some recipes, or you can rewind the show when it's over to, catch up on some of the recipes that you missed. Now, when it comes on to right, and also, guys, whatever you use when you're trying to tighten and firm the skin, make sure to massage your face. I think I did say that earlier, but do a 5 minutes, at least 5 minutes every day on your skin. I have a video on my vlog channel, and plus I have several videos on the main channel showing you how to get rid of wrinkles on your forehead, how to get rid of your deep laugh lines, how to get rid of your sagging jawline, how to lift, tighten, and firm the skin using facial massage. It works hand in hand with whatever skin tightening remedy that you're going to use on your skin. And Karen, I was never taught about skincare growing up, and that is exactly what I'm saying. I think this person have been asking a question. Ada Green, hi Gigi, do you have any advice for light spots on the legs? Yes, exfoliate. Exfoliate, and you can add dried orange peel or lemon peel to your legs. As a matter of fact, you can actually take a lemon or a lime or orange or a grapefruit, and you can actually cut it, and you can dip it in like sugar or blended rice and use it on your skin. As a matter of fact, you can use that to bathe. Any one of you watching have ever tried using an orange to exfoliate your skin in the shower? If you have not tried that, you're missing out something. When you go in that shower, not only is the orange with like brown sugar doing a number on your skin, but the aroma that you get, really, really good. Just challenge yourself to do that, guys, just for the fun of it. You have an orange or a grapefruit or a lemon or a lime, preferably like a grapefruit or an orange, because bigger, it's easier to hold, and just take that with some brown sugar or some rice blended and just go in your shower and just rub your skin. You know what my dream is, guys? One of my dreams is to open a spa one day. And the funny thing about it, I was saying this to someone the other day, that I wanted to open a spa way before I started to do like YouTube. For some reason, like when I was like in my teens, I normally be tired, oh, I would like to open a spa, even when I wasn't so, aware of exactly what comes with opening a spa. And now here I am. So I was saying to someone, maybe I should be thinking about, opening a spa. But what I would like for my spa, that I don't see they offer this anywhere, is, doing using nut fruits to exfoliate the skin. Like if you come to my spa, you could get like a fresh peach facial mask, or a fresh banana mask, or a fresh kiwi face mask, and you could also get it on the entire body, a yogurt kiwi face body mask. Like, that's just think about it. Just think about it. Anyway, guys, that is one of my dreams. So if you guys out there and you have a lot of money and you want to sponsor that dream, then I'm all in. Or you want to be a silent partner, or even if you just want to be a partner, I mean, I'm all in. All right. All right. So anyway, but just think about that. I think that would be like a really, really amazing. Like, when you think about a pomegranate, and when the customer come, you just open that pomegranate, you take that seed out, you crush it up, and you just blend that and just exfoliate the entire body. Like, ooh. So anyway, let me move on. Let me move on. This says speak things into reality. So I'm just throwing it out there to the universe. You just never know what can happen. So Cynthia, my father is from Linstead, and I used to spend summer holiday there in Wakesfield, Linstead, with my grandma. Wakesfield is, hey, Cynthia, don't laugh. So they're like bush, really, right? I'm just joking. I grew up in the church, guys, and there's a New Testament Church of God in Wakesfield. So sometimes they used to have a thing that they call Raleigh, and our church used to go to Wakesfield. So that's how I know about Wakesfield. And I also know that, the road is bad. Anyway, we are moving on. That's just a little Jamaican thing we were just talking about just now, guys. Sorry for that. Now, when it comes on to brightening the skin, when it comes on to clearing the skin of hyperpigmentation, you have natural remedies that really works and do a good job. One such remedy is the potato that we talk about. Also lemon, also lime, also grapefruit. If you notice, most of these are citric fruit. However, you also have aloe vera gel, and you also have yogurt, and you also have milk. A lot of people are not aware that milk and yogurt help to clear the skin of hyperpigmentation, but they do. So when you're looking for and turmeric powder, oh my goodness, that is like the fastest working one. If you mix turmeric powder with potato starch and use it and exfoliate your skin, and then you let it sit on the skin for about 30 minutes, it doesn't matter what skin color you are, it's gonna look brighter. That is one recipe that I could say instant brightness to the skin. We're not talking about bleaching the skin. What we're talking about is freshening up the skin. You know how sometimes a person go take a shower, and when they come out of the shower, you look at them and you can say, "Oh my God, they look clean." That's what we're talking about. Your skin looking clean. All of these citric fruit is good for the skin. Tata tar. Hello, I'm a new subscriber from London, UK. I have bumpy, rough skin back of my thighs. For for years. Exfoliate. That's what's work. I can't preach that anymore. Guys, if you're watching, we have 139 people watching right now. The best thing that you can do for your skin is to exfoliate the skin, meaning scrub your skin. Whether you're going to use an exfoliator or you're going to use a wash rag, you're going to use it to rub your skin. When you rub your skin, the skin do shed. The skin take care of itself. It shed the dead skin cell, but it's not falling off as fast as you'd want it to fall off to have that glow. I said this sometime, even though it sounds a little gross, when lizard is, some people might not even know lizard, but anyway, when lizard is shedding their skin or snake, and then you see that white paper thing over. I used to say lizard because I think it's lizards I see mostly. That thing that need to fall off, and sometimes they walk in and they drag in and all of that. That's dead skin cells. Human do shed also. If you should take a microscope and look on your bed, that you sleep on every night, you'd be blown away at the amount of dead skin cell that is on it. So when you exfoliate the skin, you don't have to walk around like the lizard with that thing dragging. You help it to get it off and reveal the second layer of the skin. So that is why it's very important to exfoliate. Now, you do not only exfoliate your face and your neck, you exfoliate your entire body. And we have some good body scrub. However, I notice when I make body scrub for the channel, and that's why I don't make a lot of body scrub. Don't know if it's because I use the word body in the video or whatever. It does not get circulate as much as with the facial. I made a video the other day and I said I was going to try to cut out all the word body to see if that's what it is. So I don't make a lot of body scrub, but I have some really, really, really good ones that is already on the channel. So maybe I'll still make body scrub and just really don't care if the views get circulated. Whoever want to come and find it on my channel will. But you can try to exfoliate your skin at least once per week. At least once per week. And if you have a hobby or whatever, get them to do your back and all of that so that your skin will look fresh. Have you ever seen some people, and I used to see this sometime, and some of you gonna agree with me, where the face is looking amazing, like the face is looking nice and clear and nice, and then when you start to go down on the neck and all of that, it's so rough looking. Like, come on now, man. You cannot just take care of your face. You need to take care, young girls out there, your neck. Stop with this everlasting black neck, and your face is as, radiant and glowing as ever. Scrub that neck, exfoliate the rest of your body so you get an even skin tone. The skin tone for everyone is the same shade. What causes a different shades on your skin? Like, here's the dark, the neck dark, the armpit dark, and all of that. Some is the sun, and some is plain old dirt. Dirt as in dead skin cells. If you see someone out there with your neck, for some people, exception, because some illnesses or whatever. I'm scared even using the word do come with a little of these kind of things. But on a regular, people go in the shower, they wash their face, flying out of the shower. No, spend some more time in the shower. Exfoliate your neck, exfoliate your armpit, your groin, the back of your leg, your butt cheeks, and all of that. Just exfoliate. I hope they don't put a yellow mark on my video just to say butt cheeks. Anyway, exfoliate just like your face. If you cannot do it as often, make sure you do it at least once per week, and you will be so surprised of some of these little things that you see going on your skin will be all gone. So if you have to do one thing for your skin, exfoliate. And you can make your own or you can buy, okay? Base. If you go out there to buy, most exfoliator or body scrub contain sugar. You have sugar scrub, you have salt scrub. Two main ingredients that most of us have in our kitchen. What they normally add to it is oil and fragrance. So coconut oil, olive oil, what kind of other oil? Soybean oil, corn oil, canola oil. And if you want it to smell really, really nice, essential oil, lavender, eucalyptus, your favorite essential oil. Mix all of that up, and there you have a good body scrub. Exfoliate, scrub it up, and you're good to go. Skin look good, strawberry legs gone, stretch marks gone. All of these things just start to go, and you wonder what is happening. That is because you're getting rid of the dead skin cell from not only your face but your neck and your décolleté. All right, guys, my time is up. We have another show coming up. Taryn, I've been scrubbing my neck for years. My neck is darker from being sick. See what I mean? That's why I said I take out a group of people that do have little illnesses that might cause their neck to be darker than the rest of their body. Danny, is facial roller better or using your finger to massage your face? Which is the best? All right, I'm going to break it down to you. If you have a facial roller to massage your skin, you're going to get better result than your finger if you know how to operate it, okay? Because you have to know the different areas and the way to roll it for it to be, to be good. But if you have it, it is good. If not, use your hands, okay? For some people, they're really, really good with their hands. So I would say to each his own, not necessarily that one is better than the other. What is best to know is how to touch on certain points of the face and the amount of pressure to apply. I use my hands and I use the facial roller also. Both I see, good result. However, when I do use the facial roller, my face might look a little bit more glowing than just using my hands alone, okay? All right, Lucy, you can use a body scrub brush. Oh, I forget about that. The scrub brush, the loofah, the spinner brush, and what else again they have? They have a lot of things. This sponges thing that is soap up. All of those you can use to exfoliate your skin. And with some of those, you can just put your shower gel or your bar soap on it and just scrub. Just exfoliate. And some of you like to use your hands just to shower with hands without the wash rag. Get your wash rag because it's going to help your skin to look cleaner because it's going to help to get rid of the dead skin cell. All right, so let's take another question and then I have to run. I don't want to run this show over. Audrey, please can you help me with puffy eyes? I posted a video this morning, guys, and it's an old-time remedy for puffy eyes. I tried it, it worked, but the honest truth is that recipe has been around for centuries. I actually stumbled upon that recipe doing some research and I was like, oh my goodness. So I share it. It's a very short video. So you can go and watch it and try it. I'm not going to tell you the ingredient because I want you to go and watch it. And it's only 2 ingredients in it. Well, 3, but 2 main ingredients. Give it, and you most likely going to have the ingredient at home. Go watch it. Use it for this week and come back next week and tell me what happened. Okay? Just go and look at it, and we posted this morning. And for those of you with puffy eyes and eye bags, that is a recipe I would really, really want you guys to try. Okay? I would really want you guys to try it because it's an ancient recipe that women used to use for puffy eyes and eye bags. So give it a try. Other than that, I have several other videos on the channel showing you how to get rid of puffy eyes and eye bags. Okay, guys, so this show, the time is up, but tonight, there are a lot of you on the show that are doing the challenge. So we have a show at 7:30 every night for 25 nights. We're going to end that show December 25th. It's a skincare challenge where every day we add something on and we tell you exactly what to do to get your skin, to transform your skin in 25 days. We're on day 5 today. So if you have not seen that show, you need to come back at 7:30 and watch it and, try. It's not too late to start the challenge. We also have the giveaway. We're giving away 25 gifts for the 25 days. So if you want to take part, look out for the notification, or just come back on my channel at 7:30. We're here until December 25th every night at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You don't want to miss it, guys. I know some of you have to go to sleep, but if you have not seen that show for the week, we started since, the beginning of the week, and we're 5 days in. So you could actually, come over and join us later. But for Sunday Chit Chat, the show is over. Thank you guys for watching. Next week, Sunday Chit Chat will be on. The 7:30 show is a series, so it's only 25 days and that is going to go. But Sunday Chit Chat have been going on for over 3 years. We're not going to stop the show. We're always going to be doing it. So, come back next week or whenever you can and join us for our Sunday Chit Chat. Go and watch the video I posted this morning. And if you missed the lineup of videos for last week, go, browse around. We have some good ones. Tomorrow, I have a wonderful serum coming out, guys. Like, it's really a good serum. So stay tuned for tomorrow's video, which is our daily post. So thank you all. Go take care of yourself. I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next video. And for those of you who are doing the challenge, I'll see you in about 2 hours or so. Thank you, Lucy, and thank you for all for joining. Have a great week. Bye-bye.